my name's Priya and this is my attempt at making a mango whiz bar. I start off by coating my little bowls with coconut oil so that everything slips out easily, and then I grab my favorite yogurt and put about half a tablespoon in my little bowl. Then I get a handful of mangoes and add some sugar to them and a dash of milk, but then the milk froze. So then I had to sit around and wait for it to kind of defrost a little bit, and then when it was a little bit softer I added to my little bowls. Is it just me or does the white and yellow just look so good together? Then I put them in the freezer overnight. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle to get them out of the bowl, but it was totally worth it, and this is now going to be my new dessert. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I don't know what to call this, but you should definitely make it. First, I started with some cut up cucumbers in a bowl, put chili powder, cayenne pepper, and paprika on it. Then I added garlic powder and garlic salt. You can also use normal salt if you don't have any. And then lime juice over top, and it was super good. I definitely recommend it.
Tonight I'm going to be making garlic butter pepper steak. Okay, so first you want to take a whole bell pepper, take half an onion, and slice it up. Add some oil, add some butter, swirl that around, and add your peppers and onions. Remove the peppers and onions from the wok. Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, parsley, oregano. You want to toss that up real good. Add some oil to the pan. Add in your steak bites. Allow your steak bites to cook on medium heat for 4 to 6 minutes. You're going to take 2 cups of water and add in 2 cups of rice. Once the steak is finished cooking, you want to go ahead and push it to the side of the pan. Half a stick of butter, fuck it, add in a whole. Then take a clove of garlic, chop that up, and add it to the butter. And mix that up. You're going to mix the garlic butter with the steak. Then you're going to add back in your peppers and onions.
You have to stop eating fast food every single day. Spending money on food is still spending money, FYI. I'm talking to those of us who Postmate a $5 meal for 20 bucks. Come to Food TikTok and let me take care of you with some delicious and easy recipes.
Okay, so this is my most requested recipe, is how to get the most perfect vanilla cupcakes with a flat top. You want to beat 200 grams of caster sugar with 200 grams of butter until it's fluffy like this. Then you want to add 4 eggs, beat it again, and then you want to add 200 grams of self-raising flour with 50 grams of plain flour. Finally, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and yes, you can use a hand whisk. I tried that new trick with the rice to stop the bottoms getting greasy, but honestly I didn't see much of a difference. You want to add 1 heaping tablespoon of the batter. Now my trick for getting those flat tops is to make sure you're only baking them at 140 degrees Celsius. It works for any cupcake recipe. I baked these for about like 35 minutes to 40 minutes until the skewer came out clean. Now this trick I learned from my aunt. You have to cover your cupcakes to make them moist. So I hope this helped you guys.
Hi, my name's Priya and this is how my boyfriend makes vegetarian spaghetti bolognese. He starts off by cooking the beef free mince, then he adds some salt and pepper, a handful of cherry tomatoes because they just taste so good, 2 cayenne peppers, and this bolognese sauce that I'm so obsessed with. He then set the sauce aside so the water can evaporate and cooked up the pasta. I love snacking on food while people are cooking. And then he mixed it all up, and I just love cheese, so I had to add cheese, and Sid served it all out, and then I topped it off with some more cheese and a little bit of basil. This recipe is now one of my top 5 favorite things to eat. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!
What's up, y'all? So tonight for dinner I made my butter baked chicken bites. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I do that. So you're gonna go ahead and get your chicken. I'm using 3 chicken breasts, and you're gonna wash those off, of course, and then you can go ahead and cut them up. I'm using my scissors to cut them. You're gonna cut them in about 1 inch to 2 inch cubes, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna go ahead and throw it in a bucket with some olive oil and choose your seasonings. I did Himalayan salt, Mrs. Dash, onion powder, some Italian seasonings, some black pepper, some paprika, some cayenne pepper, and some garlic, and a little bit of parsley flakes. And then you're going to mix that up, and then you're going to throw some butter on it, The butter is what makes it, and then you're gonna put it on 400 for about 20 minutes. And while that's starting to cook, you can go ahead and wash off your asparagus, cut that up, and come back for part 2. What's up, y'all? This is part 2 of the butter baked chicken. So go ahead and put your cooking oil on a baking sheet for your asparagus, and then you're gonna want to check your chicken halfway through and go ahead and stir it up so it cooks evenly, and then throw that asparagus in a bowl, and then add your olive oil to it, and then your seasoning. So for my seasonings, I do pink Himalayan salt, some garlic powder, and some onion powder, and then my favorite is adding Parmesan cheese to it, so yummy and cheesy. And then I also add some panko breadcrumbs to give it that little bit of crunch. And then you're gonna mix that up, make sure it's evenly coated, and then I always add what's on the bottom of the bowl on top, which is normally the breadcrumbs and the cheese. It doesn't always stick that well. Then you're gonna go ahead and put that in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how you like your asparagus, and then go ahead and grab your chicken out. And y'all, it's so good. Drizzle that butter sauce on some mashed potatoes, and it's so good, y'all. Here's the asparagus. If y'all tried this, please let me know in the comments. It's so good, I promise.
Okay, so you're going to sear your meat after you season it. Don't cook it all the way through, though, because you're going to put it in your crock pot on high. For your sauce, you're going to add chipotle peppers, only a little bit, half of an onion, lime juice, Worcestershire sauce, beef broth, salt, pepper, cumin, oregano, ground cloves, and chili powder. You're going to put all that in the blender with some garlic. And then you're going to put that together with the meat and then leave it on high for a few hours. I think altogether I did like 4 or 5 hours. The longer the better. The meat should definitely be falling apart. That's how it should look. Then you're going to get some tortillas and, put any toppings that you want. I just do cilantro and onion because I'm basic, and then some lime. Put some juice on there from the meat because it's super good. And yeah. Enjoy.
For breakfast, I had protein oats, and then as a snack, I had mangoes and oranges. For lunch, I had a salad and these vegan corn burgers on a tortilla wrap. I know it looks ugly. And then as another snack, I had a protein bar, oranges, cake, and chocolate, and then for dinner, I had rice.
Back again for my quarantine bucket list. So quarantine is like sort of kind of over, but sort of kind of not really over, but we're still going to keep doing this until this bucket list is complete. So a 16-8 fast, you eat for 8 hours, you fast for 16 hours. Here's some info, pause to read it so you can learn all about it. But the way that I'm going to do this video right here is I'm going to show you guys my breakfast, what time I'm eating it, and then my dinner and what time I'm eating it. I should eat breakfast at 12 and dinner at 8. I'm going to do this for a week until I perfect it. I ate it already. So I was able to do it, but I'm gonna try again in a few weeks.
Alrighty, it's high in calories, but here we go. Make that paratha, set aside, mix your eggs with salt, black pepper, chili flakes, parsley, all optional of course. Add in your cheese, place the paratha on top, flip for a minute, roll, and enjoy.
Okay, so you're gonna add your water and you're gonna let that heat up, and then you're gonna add your oats and cinnamon, mix all of that up, and then you're gonna lower down the heat, add your protein powder. I like it to be around this consistency. This is the protein powder that I use if anyone wants to know. And then the toppings that I added were a banana, berries, sliced almonds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, hemp hearts, and peanut butter. And then you're done.
Here's how I make my favorite refreshing salad. So I take some baby English cucumbers, some grape tomatoes, a red onion, juice from 1 lime. I crack in some fresh pepper and salt, and I crumble in feta cheese, and I mix it around. So good.
Oh, hey, making something keto. We're gonna make some Oreo shuffles. Wait for it. Okay, so you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of dark cacao powder, 2 tablespoons of monk fruit, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt, 1 egg, a 4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so now you're going to blend all of the mixture together until it's really nice and combined. Okay, so now that you've blended all of your mixture, you're going to pour half of it into your hot mini dash, and then you're going to let it sit for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so now you're going to pour the rest of the second half and do it for 3 to 4 minutes again. Okay, so now for the filling, you're gonna take cream cheese or like whipped cream cheese, however much you want, and then some like stevia blend liquid sweetener, or you can take confectioners, and you're gonna mix it all together to make the filling. There you go. Enjoy your Oreo shuffle, guys.